What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ratchet Garage. This is the Galaxie. Looks a little bit different from the last time y'all saw it. It's got a rear bumper on it. It's got a really terrible rattle can paint job down the side. It's got wheels. It's got side exhaust. I still need to get some better tires. Again, terrible rattle can paint job. Still got the self-tappers in the side. But the biggest difference is now the motor looks a lot different. It's got an abrupt performer intake. It's got different valve covers. It's got headers. It's not really that much done internally to it, but it does look cool. But yeah, this amazing battery hold down right here, that's kind of what you get when you go with an 850 CCA battery. But to turn over a big block, that's kind of what you need. Also, the hood's matte black because muscle car. I also painted the floors. I might have had that done in the last video, but so new steering wheel. I got a tack very terribly installed in here. It's zip tied to the dash in a multitude of different ways. It is not a nice install at all. I need to get that fixed. But crappy eBay race seats, I would not recommend these. Sound deadening. But it's still got the old beat up bench seat. So what I want to do today is I want to see if I can get that out, and so I can get it recovered, and then maybe put it back in a different video. And I also want to see if I can make some door panels out of cardboard, because I am on a very tight budget here. After all that motor work, I've kind of exhausted my budget for this car. I'm sorry for all the still shots of me kind of not really panning around, but kind of just talking. But yeah, so here's the front half. I put an Eastern Airlines front tag on it because I don't know, it seems cool. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get some of those the Holley Retro Brights, the headlights, and put a yellow one on the bottom or the top. One of the two. It is gonna be a yellow one, and the other one's gonna be a clear like they have now. But on top of that, there's the little update on the Galaxie for y'all. I'll get back to that in a second. I bought not brand new, but newer truck. This is the 2013 Chevy Silverado. It's cammed with the displacement on demand, delete everything, Z71 package. It's got Cadillac 24-inch replica wheels on it. I'm not a huge fan of them. I'm going to get rid of them. But for now, it looks okay. But it's got transmission work done. It's got motor work done. It's got 456 gears. It's got, see if you can see it through here. It's got an exhaust system put on it. I'm thinking about getting aftermarket diff cover, possibly, if I can find one. But yeah, it's personally, I like Chevy a lot better than I like Ford, but it's really up to the user of the vehicle. But yeah, it's a little bit squatted, which I don't like all that much. But so that's the new purchase. Now we'll go back to the old purchase over here. So I've done this once before for something else, but I'm doing it again so I can take them out and get them recovered. I hope I can get enough angle for you guys. trying to... This might be a problem. Come back to y'all when I get a good angle. That right there should be a good point of view for y'all. So basically what you want to do to take out the rear seats of at least a Galaxie, that, I mean, it means something to me, but it's not very nice. You just want to brute force the thing out of here. And as you can see, it wasn't held in very tightly. So this bottom part comes out, and then the top part comes out separately. They're not a joined thing. They're not one unit. It's the bottom and then the top. And so the seat belts are obviously bolted to the body, so those just kind of fall in to the bucket where the seat usually sits. So I'm gonna I have to move around here. I'm gonna take the bottom part of the seat out, and I am gonna reuse this. I'm gonna get it recovered because, first of all, I don't think you can really find a Galaxie rear seat anywhere for reproduction because nobody bought these. Well, actually, a lot of people bought Galaxies brand new, but not a lot of people went out and said, you know what, I want to restore a Ford Galaxie. They all said, I want to restore a Mustang, or I want to restore a Torino, or I want to restore a Thunderbird. Just like everyone wants to fix up and modify cars that are fast, and this thing's not fast. Anyway, so I'll get this one out of here, and then I don't know how to get the top out. I don't know if my face is in frame or not right now, but I don't know how to get the top out, so I'll figure that out. I assume it's more brute force, but I'm gonna put this next to the car, I guess, and then I'm gonna have to vacuum this thing out, but I'm not really worried about that too much right now. There we go. Alright, now so now that that's out of the way, we can figure out how to get this out, which I assume it's held in by clips on the bottom. Yeah, it is. So I actually didn't know that this was held in by bolts. So I thought it was kind of just in here, like thrown in here, but it's actually held in by a couple bolts on the underside. So I will go get a wrench or something, and I'll take those off.